Hello and welcome to my playthrough of Morrowind. So what I've decided to do is start from the very beginning from Balmora and then go from there. If you've never played Morrowind, then you should check this video out, because if you've played Oblivion or Skyrim, Morrowind is completely and utterly different. Only the open worldness and the concepts of character design and story development are similar. And as you see now, I have to play right on through it. I have to fast forward everything because it is really long and sometimes quite tedious, as you'll see as the game goes on. Like, for instance, this little critter, I'm a level 1 and I'm hitting the button as fast as I can, and I am missing. Well, finally hit him, but otherwise you have to account for your one-handedness, your two-handedness actions, or either your sword and shield, which are controlled by different major skill sets, which is acrobats and whatnot. So until you get those high enough, you will miss every opportunity to hit something, as you will see. Simple small battles like this take forever. I can't just murder this son of a gun, I swear to God. But don't worry, because it does get a little faster pace, and there is no fast travel in this game. So yeah, that takes a lot of the fun out, as you'll see later on, and I'll mention it then. Also, the dialogue. There is an ample amount of dialogue in this game. And by ample, I mean huge amounts of useless information that you could possibly never use. As you see, I've already played this game a long time ago, so I'm just skimming through it all. And in order to unlock the quest lines that you're doing, or information regarding quests and potentially future quests, you have to literally go through each and every one of them. And your missions and quests are not guided by a booklet or a little guiding point. You literally have to read a book and figure it out for yourself, as well as locations. Originally, I started this quest as looking for an egg mine, which I literally found it and realized that this was it, but I didn't pursue it far enough to actually complete the quest. And then these little cunts right here just freaking want to just freaking die already. God, they're like freaking larva leech maggot looking things. They're so freaking weird, and they're aggressive, which makes zero sense. Also, the game is exceedingly dark, so I've brightened it up a bit, but hopefully you enjoy it. The value system in this game is very, very small, so trust me, you're going to watch me play through this dungeon as I go and try to kill things, and glitches like this continuously happen. This isn't just my lack of attack abilities. Also, unlike the other games, Morrowind has a series of cheats that you can use to permanently increase your health, your mana, or your fatigue, which also gives you unlimited ones as well. So you can literally do this whole game using those cheats and you'll be fine. You really never have to do the quest line, or any of it actually, because the quest line can really bog you down and you have no idea where you're going or what you're doing. But the concepts that I wish Oblivion and Skyrim did take from this game was the ability to travel, not just by carriages, which they do in Skyrim, they have that, and a few other things. But I love the giant fleas, which in my later videos you'll see. Now, as you can tell, battles happen in this right now. It looks like battles happen more often, but it's really, really slow pace, and you don't actually engage often enough in fights, which I have to pick on some. I have to go in there and find a battle and fight them to death. Also, sleeping. It is really hard to find a bed that you can sleep in and just level up or do any of that. So when you level up, you don't actually just have a menu you go to, you actually have to rest and then make the choices. So you have to find a bed. And good luck finding an inn, because certain towns, depending on how far and deep you get into the game, do not have inns. So you're pretty much lost. But what I'm doing now is just giving you an overplay on it, and I plan to make more of these videos as I progress through the game. Now, mind you, the fast travel I'm doing right now, I've actually sped this up to the degree that this is, as you've seen me walking that bridge, that's how fast I go. And as you watch my fatigue meter run down as I travel around wandering, I've yet to fight an enemy, and I'll let it go to normal play when I do. But your fatigue governs everything. You either get knocked down, you either freeze, or anything else. As you'll see in the next coming videos, it is horrendously difficult when your fatigue is really low, because you just get the hell beat out of you, and you can't do nothing on it. I literally spent almost 15 minutes. Now, mind you, in game it sounds easy enough, but in a game's time, 15 minutes is forever. And as you see, normal walking. I'm not running, I'm not pushing any special buttons. I'm just letting myself walk or run in the game's version of it, and you can see my fatigue has not recovered. So this is, as you see in that little booklet there, that is literally looking for a quest because I could not figure out where I was going. So I just gave up looking for that quest and just decided to go on a murderous rampage because they made me go through all this. And now you get to watch me fight a peasant with a spear, with no armor, with no nothing. And as you've seen the first hit happen, well, it took forever to get the first hit. And then to speed it up so you can actually see how many hits it does take to kill just the peasant at level 1. See, and your skills and everything else regarding whatever use, whatever weapon or whatever form of killing someone with is governed by, it'll increase as time goes on. If you have a major set, then it's just like in Oblivion. You have your major and your minors. This is where it all comes from. So if you have that, it makes it easier to level up on your abilities. And as you can tell, it takes forever to hit and land hits, even on the weaker characters. So it's imperative that you level up either your primary weapon, which is mine in this game, is a long sword, and my heavy armor is my best skill set, so I can take all the damage. Because otherwise you're going to be looting nothing. And in the later games, let's just say I get totally bumfuzzled and screwed over, which is actually pretty funny. But that is it for this pod, or this gameplay. Watch the other ones that are coming up, and if you like it, let me know. So, till then, see ya.